I just came out to my coworkers. Thanks. As Asian, I had to, because since the pandemic started, I've been living as a Hispanic woman, you know? Everyone was like the Asian virus. I was like, ay, you know? Qué lástima. I am Asian. I date a white guy. You guys knew that because you've seen porn before. I do. I fight with my boyfriend a lot. We fight because he says dumb shit to me, all right? Like the other day, he looked at me and he said, "You are so beautiful. Has anyone ever told you that?" I was like, I'm 27 years old. Why would no one ever have told me that? What do you think, you're some quirky guy who likes an ugly bitch, dude? Like, you think I've never been added on Facebook by an older Indian man? I like drinking. My favorite thing to do when I've been drinking is I like going out to bars and talking shit to guys at the bar, you know? Because like the worst thing that's gonna happen to me is my boyfriend gets his ass kicked in the parking lot. And it's a win-win, you know? Because you can't hit a woman, you know, in public. All right. I don't know. I'm from Nepal. I grew up in Nepal. I went to an all-girl Catholic boarding school in Nepal for 7 years, which is a school full of Hindu children and super Catholic nuns. And the nuns would always be like, all right, Jesus wants you to act like this. And we were all like, who the f*** is Jesus? I thought he was the principal for like 7 years. I was like, that guy is mad at us, you know? I don't know. I do need to stop drinking though, because I am a bitch when I've been drinking. Like the other night I was drunk and I met this girl and I introduced myself. I was like, hey, I'm Casey. And she goes, we've met before. So she's also a bitch. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I guess I forgot, I'm sorry. And she said, it's fine. It's probably because I've lost some weight since I last saw you. And I was drunk, so I said, what are you talking about? You're still fat. It's okay. It's okay. She beat the fuck out of my boyfriend in the parking lot. She got him, you know? I live in Austin now, which is a cool town. It's a very progressive city. I think things are getting maybe too progressive, all right? Clap if you think things are getting too progressive. All the white men are like, I'm gonna clap in my car later. No, I think things are getting too progressive because I realized this because I got in trouble the other day for using the word homeless. This guy was like, you can't say that anymore. You have to say people without housing. I was like, dude, I don't think their problem is marketing. It's not like I called him a house retard. You know what I mean? I said I didn't. Homeless is a real word, you know? The annoying thing is I love homeless people, all right? I think homeless people can get away with things that a guy with a mortgage could never pull off, you know? Like I was outside this bar one time, I had a cigarette, I didn't have a lighter, and this homeless guy came up to me, and he said, a pretty girl never has to light her own cigarette. And he lit my cigarette, and he lit my friend's cigarette, and then he didn't light my other friend's cigarette and just left. It was so good. It was so great, you know? She quit smoking. It was incredible. I do like smoking cigarettes. I like smoking cigarettes, and people who don't smoke don't get it. Like, my friends who don't smoke are always like, is it worth it? Is smoking worth it? Let me tell you how worth it smoking is, okay? Some women smoke when they're pregnant. That's how worth it smoking is, you know? It's worth it to choke your baby, you know, just a little till the baby climaxes. Who knows what I'm talking about? All right. It's worth it. I smoked when I was pregnant. Everything turned out fine. I got an abortion. And look. If you didn't like that joke, it was a gay baby. Do you like it now? Now I live in Texas, and I have to tell people in Texas all the time that it was a legal abortion, even in Texas. The baby was on my property, so I shot him. Is that what they want? I don't know, you know? This is a good time to tell you I'm a teacher. Don't send your kids to public school. No, I'm a teacher. I teach at a middle school, and I teach at one of these middle schools that's attached to a high school. And I was on bus duty recently, and this kid from the high school walked up to me, and he says, "Damn, you're looking good today." And I was like, "Dude, I'm a teacher." And he said, "You're not my teacher." So I f***ed him. I thought he made a great point, you know? No, I'm kidding. I am not a teacher anymore. Thank you guys so much. Jeff and Casey.